Welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. Jasmina, finances. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money is flowing to you. It's a little slow, but you should be okay. You may see an improvement in finances when you add a new stream of income sometime between now and the end of January. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relieved. My goodness, it's messy looking. Whatever. Cosmic, work outcome at GS. Outcome of what? PT, when do you see me in a relationship? Could have a committed relationship coming in sometime this winter with a Pisces or a Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon with growth, change, and transformation for the better. Moving forward, not backwards, is probably going to be new energy that comes in. Learning to breathe. What can I expect in my next in my love life? What can I expect next in my love life? New beginnings are on the horizon, and success comes in when you explore your options. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an Aquarius and a Sagittarius around. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and your love life moves forward. XXX general this next week. You've got paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. You could reconnect with someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Could be spending time possibly with a Libra. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Dakota, money. You have money flowing to you. Being guided by the divine towards more money. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Yeah. What's coming towards me? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something makes you happy around like finances improving. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra cash between now and the end of this year. Gabs, thank you, thank you. What is the likelihood that Penny and Stella enter my life within the next 3 to 6 months? You have a good chance. You have about a 70% chance or better. Pretty good. Why do I get the impression Justine and Stephanie think I do not deserve the opportunity? Because they're jealous. They're jealous. I don't know, it's that they don't think you deserve it. They're jealous that you might have it. Too bad for them. Mel just got into an argument with Scorpio. His next actions. He's going to try to communicate. He's going to feel bad about whatever happened. The argument may move into the past. Communication's going to come in. He may want to see you, and then he's going to try to get things back in balance, and he could be successful. He's got he's going to try to work whatever it is that happened out between the two of you. Maybe not tonight, maybe not until later this weekend, like maybe Sunday. Lita had a horrible day. Please tell me anything positive that the cards see coming in. Okay, let's see. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be planning travel. You're no longer holding yourself back. Not too bad. Things will improve. Adriana, General. You have growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around like work, school, or business. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Could be spending time with a Capricorn or a Libra. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Not bad. Gabs, honestly, every time I see them, I can tell they think I'm not worth their time. Yeah, but you know what? Like, they're probably putting out that energy, but underneath, like, you know how somebody who is, like, highly narcissistic kind of puts out that vibe that they think they're better than everyone else, but really underneath, they don't feel like they're good enough, and that's why they put that out? It's sad. You know, it really is sad. Cosmic keeps energy towards me. It's kind of like a little slow, stagnant, but compassionate and kind. Not bad, not bad. Emmett, S manager's energy towards me after I resigned. It's okay. Grounded, stable, sincere. I think this person wishes you well. Like, good luck on your new journey kind of a thing. Daisha, me and Barry, Sagittarius. Slow and steady wins the race, but things may move forward towards greener pastures. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Not too bad. Cinnamon, love. Cinnamon, love. You're not looking back on the past. Your love life is moving forward. You could be walking away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you, and your love life can move forward, possibly with a Leo or a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be turning a page when it comes to love. Cosmic, will it still be temp? Oh, the job, will this job continue to stay temp? I think you have potential for a permanent position at this place. Gabs, because I keep getting this sense of my opportunity with Penny and Stella will cause fighting or serious envy. I'm trying to be cautious. I think that it could cause envy. I don't know about fighting. But I think they will be envious. Davy, general for the next 3 weeks. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A new journey could begin. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 3 weeks, you'll figure it out. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. New beginnings are on the horizon. Beautiful. Leo and me, any updates? I don't see much changing around this situation. It looks like somebody has walked away from this situation, and there's indecision around the situation at best. If you want to see something change, I would reach out to the other person and let them know how you feel, but I wouldn't expect much change around it because things are a little slow and not much is changing. So you may have to just accept that this is the way things are going to be, or make a decision to leave the situation behind. Vicky, general for Monday next week to the end of the week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. You have life coming into balance, maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. What's happening? Cyrus! Cyrus! Cyrus, stop! Cyrus? What's he doing? He's trying to pull you off the bed? Did he stop? No? I'm gonna kill them. Cyrus, stop it now. Hazel, general. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you could be feeling a little bit better compensated around work, school, or business, feeling a little bit more stable financially. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Gabs, I can tell some of the staff at Woodbine don't respect me, and I don't want Penny to be upset. I don't think that she would be upset. I don't think she really cares what other people think either. She seems like a very strong personality. Other people's opinions aren't going to matter to her. That line. Mihak, general. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Money comes in and finances improve. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be planning travel. Life is coming into balance. A new venture comes in around work, school, or business. Mizpah, love for this week. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life can move forward slow and steady, wins the race with choices and options. You have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Pisces and Cancer come up the strongest. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Explore your options. Pallavi, love. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You may be spending time with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. Life moves forward with new energy. So if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably going to be new energy that comes in. Aries also comes up strong around you. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? You have a wish that comes true around things moving forward. Not looking back on the past, life moves forward with cause for celebration. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Romance heats up, but if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Simran, Gigi, Gemini's intentions and next steps to SB Leo. I don't see any intentions at this time. There's indecision around this situation. Somebody may be feeling betrayed or hurt, and there could be a third party that's interfering in this situation. Things look a little stuck and stagnant with the way that they are, although at some point there could be communication, maybe through text message or some kind of a message, but as of right now, this person doesn't have any intentions. KK, DA's next actions towards me. Things look a little slow, but there should be communication that comes in relatively soon, like maybe within the week to 10 days. Aisha, what's Chris's next actions towards me? Well, you have communication coming in and you're probably going to see one another soon. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. Creative, should I reach out to the Pisces? We haven't spoken in months. Cards indicate there's no reason not to reach out to them. It depends really what your intentions are behind reaching out. At 70% chance, yes, go for it. It's not that big of a deal. Like if you decided to, it wouldn't be terrible. But think about whether or not you really want to do this. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but if you haven't spoken in months and you reconnect with this person, it may kind of set you back emotionally. So just make sure it's something that you really want to do before you open up that door again. Or figure out what your intentions are before you reach out. Come on, what's next with me and Deshawn? You've got communication coming in. You should be seeing one another. You might be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Express your wants and needs around the situation. Communication picks up and you should be seeing one another soon. Or spending time together soon. Need to. Husband's current feelings for me. May find you to be strong, confident, independent, hardworking, kind-hearted, and compassionate, sincere. New love. When will I figure out what to study? Maybe before the end of this year. Sometime in December. Simran, when will Gigi Gemini message SB and what's the third party? As of right now, things look stagnant. I don't see communication coming in. So if the Leo wants to speak to the Gemini, the Leo should reach out. There may be somebody else around the Gemini. Gemini may be involved with somebody else. Big Cleo, for exam paper next week, will I get 69? Will you get at least a 69? Let's see. Yes, I think you will. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? welcome. You're welcome. Macy, love for the weekend. Love for the weekend looks a little slow. Now, if you're currently with someone, the relationship should be well functioning, but nothing exciting or out of the ordinary. If you're not with anyone, probably not all that much is happening. You could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, but other than that, things look a little slow. Simran, SB Leo's current thoughts and feelings to Gigi Gemini. I don't know what the relationship is between these two people, but it looks like Leo has feelings for Gemini, but I don't know if this is something that's like an old situation that's coming back around, something from the past. There could be unresolved feelings here, and it looks as if, I don't know if it's Gemini feels like they could control Leo, or feels like they have control. I don't want to say control, but it's like, kind of feels like, well, I could get whatever I want, or I could do whatever I want. Like, I have power in this situation. Maybe feeling a little bit like Leo's got unresolved or old feelings. And I don't know if this is a new situation. It reads like it's an old situation that's coming back around. There's definitely some kind of feelings, residual romantic feelings for this person. Liz, next 24 hours. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be spending time with a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety eases. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Liz, love general. You've got old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to long-term potential. Explore your options. You have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also could have a Leo around. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. If you're looking for a committed relationship and you're not in one right now, you may find yourself in one relatively soon. Butterfly A, love. You have success coming in around love with long-term potential, possibly with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. No longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. You also could have a Libra around. Exploring your options would lead to success. A wish comes true. Throw it out into the universe and explore your options, and you may find your love life moves forward relatively quickly. Not bad. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Simran, if SB Leo has feelings for Gigi Gemini, why didn't they have sex with them when Gigi kept asking? Because they think that this person's going to use them for sex only. Is afraid that it's going to be a disaster. May have turned it down because they feel like this person's only looking for sex. And that could be what the power struggle is that I was talking about before. The Gemini thinks that they could get whatever they want because they feel like they're in control of the situation, and the other person may feel like, if I give into the sex thing, it's all it's going to be. And I agree. If they have sex, that's just going to be a sexual relationship. It actually may be it. Like, it may be like a one and done kind of a thing. Cool Libra, is ST interested in me? Yes. LA. What are Hollis' feelings now that we're no longer friends? Has she accepted it, or is she still waiting for me to reach out? She's kind of leaving things alone for the way that they are, like for the moment, but I think she thinks eventually you guys will work it out and you guys will be friends again. Tanya, for the next 48 hours. You've got feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Teamwork is favored. You're making decisions that push life forward, and you could have an Aries around. Listen to your intuition, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Tanya, for the next 48 hours. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You're making decisions that push life forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Simran, SB, Leo's current good and bad characteristics. This person could be smart and intelligent. They can be very manipulating. They may sometimes play the victim or blame other people or lack accountability. They could be a good friend. They may have a good personality. They're like smart and intelligent, and they have potential to be successful in the future. Anthony, near future dating and sex life with ladies. You got success coming in, a wish comes true, and choices and options. Explore your options leads to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Taurus around. Maybe even a Gemini. Success comes in when you explore your options. Not bad. Creative. How does Pisces feel about us not talking for so long? May feel like a little disappointed that it's been so long, but also may feel like at some point you guys would reconnect. I don't know that they're spending a whole lot of time thinking about it as of right now, because they look a little disconnected. What do the cards say about him and I, Gemini, platonic, or romantic? Okay, let's see. Well, right now it looks like it's platonic, but it does have opportunity to change at some point. Listen to your intuition. So if you feel like you want to reach out to this person and give it a shot, and maybe slow and steady wins the race, but there could be opportunity for the relationship to grow and change for the better. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't reach out to this person if you want to. Bella, career reading for 24. You got things moving forward. So teamwork is favored, money's coming in, and you may be putting time into a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money as well. You've got paying off a bill of debt or a loan is possible, and happiness coming in around finances. Simran, is Gigi Gemini ever going to contact SB Leo again? And I would never say never, but I don't see communication coming in as of right now. They're looking like they're digging their heels in, or they've turned and walked away from the situation. But that could always change at some point. Davey, finances for the next 3 weeks. Okay, you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money's coming in. You're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. That may make you feel like the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Listen to your intuition, and life could move forward. You do have money coming in. Brave heart. Will I enjoy training in boxing, Sanda, or BJJ more? I think boxing. Oh, Bella, 25? All right, let's take a look. Career in 25 looks good. A new journey leads to choices and options around career. Working on a side business, side project, side hustle, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. And maybe slow and steady wins the race, but finances are improving. I'm going to say anywhere from now right through 2025. Alpha, what are R and H's current feelings towards me currently not in communication? May find you to be grounded and stable, kind-hearted, caring, smart, intelligent, loyal, compassionate. They seem to think pretty highly of you. They seem to have like a lot of respect for you. Sag girl, did the owner pick up her Cane Corso dog today? Yes, I think so. Digging their heels in would be somebody who is not giving or not budging. Like they made a decision and they're sticking to it. Lover, will I have more successful with TikTok or YouTube? I think TikTok. Mystery general for today, Saturday. New beginnings are on the horizon. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. You may be planning travel. Brenda, from now until tomorrow. Life comes into balance. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You could get good news around work, school, or business. No longer holding yourself back. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Not too bad. Simran, update on love. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love, and cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you could help life move forward. You have a Virgo around that could be coming in, possibly a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks as if it's new energy. New beginnings are on the horizon, not looking back on the past. Life moves forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Explore your options. Rihanna, love for this week. You have a new journey on the horizon. If you're currently with someone, something out of the blue, fun, and exciting may happen with your current partner. If you're not with anyone, you could have Earth around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you express your wants and needs around love. You may even have choices and options. Could have an air sign coming in too, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. But something or someone may be holding you back. If you're feeling like you're stuck or stagnant, or you're waiting on something or someone to happen, like letting go of what's not working could help new doors open. If you're holding on to something that isn't working, it could keep you stagnant. Rip Hand Deep, general for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have choices and options that come in around social activity. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. Kevin, what has started my anxiety lately? It may be old unresolved wounds from the past. Did something once happen around this time of the year that you may be like kind of, like your body is reliving it at this time? Like an old wound that happened around late fall. It'll pass. It's going to pass. Kevin, do I overthink sometimes? I worry over... Yes, you do overthink. A lot of us do. You do overthink. Try if you can to find something that, like a hobby or something, to take your mind off of it. So if you overthink, you find yourself like ruminating over something, go to a hobby that like requires you to use your brain, like a crossword puzzle or something that will take your mind off of it, may be helpful. It works for me. Simran, when will my love life pick up and begin? Maybe sometime between like February and April, that kind of a time frame, like late winter. RK for the next 7 days. You have something happening that makes you happy around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Kevin, I feel so closed off to romance. It's okay. It's okay to take a break. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, though, and your life is moving forward. You have a Leo and a Virgo coming in. But it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break from anything that's not working. Sometimes you need to take a break because that kind of like helps the energy settle, you know, like the worst thing to do is to try to force something that's not happening. Like if something's just not working for you, putting more energy into it, like it's okay to feel closed off. It's okay to take time away from it. I think sometimes people think there's something wrong with you, like just taking time away from something, whatever it is. But it's okay. Simran, general tarot advice. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra money. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And teamwork is favored. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. The hard work you put in will pay off. Society pressure, right? But just think about it. Society, like, it's all created, right? So, like, think about the things that society says. Like, say, for example, like, there was a time where, like, people got married really young and the woman stayed home and she cleaned the house and she made dinner. And then, like, that's what you were expected to do. And the husband went out and worked. Then there was a time when that changed and now both parents were working. Then there was a time where, like, everybody was married before they had kids. And then people started having kids out of wedlock. Like, society is always changing, just like beauty standards are always changing, right? Sometimes you get models that are really super skinny, and then there was big butts, and then there was big boobs, and then big boobs, like big boobs, like Pamela Anderson back in the 90s boobs. Nobody really has those anymore. But it's always changing. So I think you really got to get comfortable with what it is that you want and what makes you happy. And you have to just not care what society says, because they're not living in your day-to-day life. It's just, I see too many people that are living in society's standards, but they're not happy, but they're just my friend calls it, she's like following the script. Like, they don't even like the guy that they're with, but they're in their late 20s and they got to marry him because everybody else is getting married. And it's like, that's like the dumbest fucking thing to do. But I get it, because I was once 28 and I was like, hey, why aren't I married? How come everybody else is getting married? But now I look back and I'm like, thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't, because it would have been a fucking crisis. But yeah, sometimes, it takes courage to step outside those boxes, especially when you have people like that will fucking ask like ridiculous questions. And you're like, where do you even get off asking that kind of question? There is a whole lot of pressure. I know. And then they think like, if you get to a certain age and you haven't hit these specific benchmarks, that there's something wrong with you or whoever, right? I've been there, right? Because I didn't go to college. I did go to college, but I didn't finish. I didn't get married young. I didn't have kids young. I wasn't following the script. Half of it was my own choice. Half of it was just the way life happened. And I definitely felt like I fucked up somewhere. But it's like nobody ever really looked at the positive things that I did. It was always like, well, how come you didn't do this? Yeah, well, how many other 25-year-olds bought their own place? None of my friends did. I mean, not that this is not a wonderful place, but it's something, But people don't look at it like that. People are like, yeah, but why didn't you get married? Well, I didn't realize that was the level of success. Like, to just marry anybody just so that you could say you're married. I worked with a girl who, she hated everything, and she was getting married, and she was invited to her 10-year reunion. And she's like, oh, I'm not going. She's like, but you better believe I'm going to send back the invitation so that they know my last name changed. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But she was going to show them. Who cares? But that's why, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's where your head is. Anyhow, Kevin, what will the psychiatrist advise me to do on Monday? I don't know what they're going to tell you to do. My thing here is, I think that they're going to suggest some type of medication. Excuse me. I think they may be telling you about medication. Davy for the next 7 days. Slow and steady wins the race. Life is coming into balance. Money comes in. Finances improve. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. And why? How am I changing? The cards can't tell you how you're changing. You've got to figure that out. You can ask a different question. Like, you have to figure out what your life lessons are, how you're changing, where you want to go. The card, that's not a destined thing, so it can't be answered. You could ask a different question. And why? Good things coming my way within the next week. There could be success that comes in around work, school, or business. Your luck may change for the better around work, school, or business. You might be making decisions that push life forward around work, school, or business. You could be planning travel. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You also may be setting boundaries. You could be spending time with a Cancer or a Leo or possibly a Libra. New beginnings are on the horizon around social activities, or social activities could pick up. Kevin, I'd rather be single at peace than miserable with some person I hate. I literally don't want to be with another person that bad. Lost interest. And yeah, and who knows, maybe you go back to college at some other point, or maybe you start your own business, or maybe, I don't know, you work for Amazon. Whatever it is, you'll figure it out. But you got to do what makes you happy, not what other people think you should do, because that's what everybody else is doing. The lawnmowers. My friend calls them the lawnmowers. She's like, these people have no idea what's going on. They're just getting up in the morning, going to work, and mowing the lawn on the weekend. And life is just passing them by. And she's right. Mystery, that's, oh, thank you. Instead of getting married. But you know what? Like, when I think about going back to that 25, 26, 27, I mean, everybody was getting married. And, like, except for, like, my closest friends, they weren't. And we all thought there was something wrong with us. Like, what's the problem? How come nobody wants to marry us? I mean, I don't even think that we were really dating anyone. I was with Tom, but I think our relationship was starting to fall apart by the time I got to my late 20s. I was with him for a while, but he was not looking for getting married at that point. Like, he was still out getting drunk every night. Anyway. Oh, God, Kevin, my high school experience wasn't great either. It was a shit show. Kevin, will I really meet someone who actually wants to be with me? I can't picture it. Yeah, you will. I mean, it's free will, right? So you don't have to. Like, people can come into your life, you can make the decision to be with somebody or not, but you'll have the opportunity. It's the same thing with marriage. If you want to get married, the opportunity presents itself, but you could turn it down. And why? Messages from Spirit. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Four of Air, time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Justice, Archangel Raguel, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Oh, Kevin, you're so young. 23 is so young. Simran, update on social life. Things look a little slow. I don't see all that much changing quickly, but there may be new opportunities towards the end of the year or around the holidays, like social activities or social groups or whatever, maybe even parties. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with a Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon, but overall, social life looks slow to pick up. But nothing bad is happening. It just may be a little on the slow side. Thank you, Kevin. A lot of people go through that years. Like, I've mentioned her a million times, my friend that didn't date anybody for 12 years. She, and I swear to God, she used to say it to me. When she broke up with her boyfriend, she's like, I knew I was never going to be with anyone else. She's like, I just knew it. I felt it. And she's like, and I was right. Because I can't remember if they broke up when she was 22 or 23, around that age. And she didn't date anybody until she was like in her 30s, but then she wound up marrying him. But you feel like nothing is ever going to change. But something will. A lot of times it's like old unresolved shit that we have to figure out in us so that we don't continue to replay the situation over and over again. Now, I've seen people that it's like unbelievable. I'm like, how the hell are you in the same situation with a different person? Like now that friend that didn't date anybody for 12 years, she had a friend who was the exact opposite. She was always dating someone, and it was always a crazy situation. Like, it was her boss, or she was a lot of times the other woman. It was always something crazy. Or like she would quit her job or have whatever, get another job. And my friend would be like, no screwing the boss. And she was screwing the boss. I mean, and the same situation over and over again. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse, the people that go through the same situation over and over again, or the person that has nothing for 100 years. But sometimes it's like that old shit that we have to heal so that we're not attracted to those situations. And yeah, not easy. Samantha, dating. Explore your options. You've got the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it. An air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But Libra and Pisces come up strongest. New beginnings are on the horizon. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. I would never date my boss. You don't even know the stories. Some of the stories that this girl would tell us, and we would be fucking crying. Or she would be like living with someone who she couldn't even stand, but she was living with the person. And then she was like fooling around with somebody else on the side, and she really wanted to be with the other person. I mean, just craziness. She got past it. She got past it. She stopped that nonsense. I believe she's still married. She married somebody a long time ago, had 2 children. She got her life together. Sometimes it just takes people a little bit longer to go through all that shit. And some people don't go through that type of shit. They go the other way where they have nothing. There's nothing that happens. Red, why am I alone? Maybe a time of healing, growing, and transforming. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Could also be a timing thing. Life moves forward with divine guidance towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You're only alone now. It's not going to be forever. You've got new beginnings that lead to success around love. And leaving the past in the past, life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Anusha, what's coming ahead in life? What's coming up ahead in life? You could be planning travel. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You may be growing, changing, and transforming around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve, teamwork is favored. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Mountain love through the end of the year. You have happiness coming in around love. Exploring your options could lead to success. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You may be turning your back on the past and moving forward towards greener pastures with long-term potential that leads you to feeling like relief around love. You've got fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming in. Possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Explore your options leads to success around love. Not bad. Lady Sunshine, general tarot advice. Feeling like grounded and stable around work, school, or business. Finances are improving. The hard work you put in pays off. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And you may be spending time with a Scorpio. Mary, money. Adding a new stream of income and feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business may make you feel relief and a little bit more financially secure. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could provide relief. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward.
Mom, can I tell you something?
Yeah, what?
So, they don't know that Mommy Longlegs is in their house, and it's a real Mommy Longlegs, looks real. And Mommy plays that too. It has a real curl here.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Kevin, you are going to meet friends. Yes, you will. Life is moving forward. You've got choices and options that come in. A Virgo, a Libra, a Leo, a Pisces. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Payment, when will I hear back from Tina TR about the PM job? Could be sometime next week. Maybe by Wednesday. Oh, the tree, it just fell. It's right here. This is not a very stable shelf. Kevin, does my dog Callie have a lot of time left? I know it's sad, but I'd like to know. Oh, God. I think she's got some time. Davy, general for the next 4 weeks. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may have relief that comes in around life changing for the better quickly, around finances improving. Simran, so GG Gemini only contacted SB Leo to get an ego boost. They can contact it in 2021, but SB ignored them. They were close friends in high school, and the only intention was to use their old friend. Yeah. I mean, it's not a conscious thing. They're not consciously seeking to, like, use people, but they feel like they could go back to this person and this person will give them what they want, and they contact that person when they're feeling bad because they think that, and it's not conscious, they're not consciously thinking it, but they feel like they can get what they want out of that person. So their intentions aren't like, hey, I'm going to call up so-and-so and I'm going to use them, but they're feeling like down and out, and they feel like, well, who's around that would make me feel better, or that I could hang out with or hook up with, or whatever the situation is. Yesenia, I can't tell you when you're going to get married. I don't know. Charlie, I received a speeding letter today. Can you see the outcome? I think there's points and a fine or an awareness course. I think that there is going to be a fine, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I don't know if there's going to be points. You may get away with a fine, especially if you don't have another offense. If you haven't had an offense recently, they may knock it down. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Cinnamon, why do one of my coworkers, SJ, seem to have annoying expression on her face when I talk about any male species? And why is another coworker, JJ, seems very infatuated with me? Okay, the one that gets annoyed when you're talking about men, it's like, almost like it's not really a personal thing. I think she would feel like that if anybody was talking about men. Like, may feel like it's just annoying, or it's enough, or who cares kind of a thing. And then the one that's infatuated. I don't know what the situation is, or if it, I think it's a female. Is it a female? Because it's like it feels like maybe it doesn't matter. Like this person wants to be friends with you or looks up to you. Um, if you feel like they're kind of overstepping or they're in your space, if you kind of just set a boundary with them, they'll back off a little bit. Like they're it doesn't look like it's bad. It doesn't look like it's like a dangerous psycho. It looks like somebody who is trying to be friends or likes your energy, thinks that you're funny and wants to kind of be like you. And that's why they're like clingy. Charlie, I don't think that you're going to have an issue. I think you'll be all right. Simran, if G wasn't consciously trying to use SB, then why do they keep contacting them? Because it makes them feel good. So it's like if all right, it's not really confusing if you look at it like this. Somebody's not feeling good, or they're not in a situation where something maybe fell through, whatever happened, and they're looking for something to fill the void. They think that this person, whatever their relationship was in the past, they feel like they had power over that person. But it's not their intentions aren't bad. It's like you know how the people are in your life, so you know who you could rely on. Like I have a friend who is he's a shithead. If I ask him for something, he'll promise me the world, but he won't deliver. So I know he's like that. I wouldn't, if I needed something, I wouldn't go to him. But then I have another friend who would like hang out with me anytime I wanted. So if I needed something and I was feeling down and out, I would go to him first because I know he would be there. So that's what's happening. It's like this person had something happen in their life. They're not feeling great. They want someone who's going to kind of fill the void or be there, but there's no like real like interest in anything further than satisfying their own need in that moment. It's maybe a little bit immature, but it's not like they're trying to use this person and take advantage of them. They're just trying to make themselves feel better. Kevin, how's New Year's? You'll have choices and options around New Year's. You could, it's going to be your choice. You have rest and relaxation, so you may choose to, hey, I'm going to stay home and not do anything. But you also have cause for celebration, so you may have choices and options about whether or not you want to go out or stay home. My personal 2 cents, if you don't have anywhere to stay and sleep, I would just stay home because it's a bad night to be out. Stay at home, watch the ball drop, make prosperity rice, eat lentils, or some people eat black eyed peas and stay home. Like, that's just my 2 cents. It's just not a good night to be out. Mountain, is my landlord attracted to me? Yes, I think so. Kevin, how's Christmas? Christmas is okay. Grounded and stable, happy, content, a good time. It may be a lot of laughs or like spontaneity and fun. It looks good. Came in love for next week. Slow and steady wins the race. Explore your options could lead to success. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly a Scorpio. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Red, will I be successful in juggling everything next week? Yes, you will. Avery spell book. It's coming along. I just saw it. Here. SD energies around me buying a house, condo. Is it the right time? Is it the right move? No, yeah, I would say it's not bad. You have life moving forward towards greener pastures, good luck coming in, new beginnings on the horizon. With perseverance, you could find the condo that you want. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Anybody else? Adonis, what does B want to tell me currently, more or less? You know what? May say that they like the connection that the two of you have. May say that sometimes it gets like them freaked out, which we already know. May say that you're smart and intelligent, creative, kind-hearted, and they may also say that they're kind of lucky to have you. It's about time to maybe figure that out. And they also maybe may want to tell you about like the fears that they have surrounding just life. I mean, everybody's got fears. But that may be something that's like weighing heavy around the situation right now. Explore, why is my health not getting better? If you're having health issues, you have to see a doctor. I can't answer that question. Sometimes it could be a mental block. Sometimes it could be like an emotional thing. But I would make sure that you're seeing a doctor if you're having health issues. Mel, love updated reading. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You have a disappointment healing and moving into the past. Somebody from the past is returning, and then you also have new people coming in. You've got here a Scorpio, a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and possibly Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, but at some point you may come to a crossroads where you have to make a decision which way to go, to the past or to someone new. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But your love life could be moving forward relatively soon. Charlie, is my chest pain anxiety? I think it is, but like I would tell everybody else, if it's something that's persisting or something that is strong, unusual, go see a doctor. Don't play around with that kind of stuff. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Devaya, General. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You could be planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tomorrow, Kevin, yeah, I'm just not sure what time because we have ice skating for a big part of the day. If I can come on in between, I'll come on in between. Otherwise, I may not come on until like later in the afternoon. Go ice skating. Ice skating would be good, especially if you're practicing something and you're focusing on it. It'll help take your mind off of things. Like if you're focusing on, like, what was that we were working on today? I took a lesson this morning with the teacher that I do group lessons with, and we were working on 3 turns and backwards crossovers. But you really have to think about this stuff, right? Like there's 4 different ways. There's probably more, but that you could do the 3 turns. Your right foot going this way, your right foot going this way, your left foot going this way, your left foot going that. And you really have to think about it. And when you're thinking about something like that, you can't think of something else. Like you cannot be ruminating over something in your head if you're trying to figure out, look, you switch edges, go from your inside edge to your outside edge. What? Well, if I'm trying to figure out what edge I got to put down, I'm not thinking about bills, working, school, it's like that has to stop. So even if only for a half hour, you take your mind off of it, it's helpful. It's helpful to get out of, go ice skating. It'll help. I have my right outside edge I've had to work on. I've spent a lot of time today working on it because that's the tough side for me. Left is fine and the inside edges are fine, but the outer right side, I don't know why it's awkward for me. So I've worked on that. Make sure you get I gotta get my ice skates sharpened. Anyhow, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up then. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Oh, I got one. Hang on. SD, what does GH want me to know? What does JH want me to know? maybe telling you that wherever they are in their life right now, they're taking it slow and steady wins the race. A disappointment has healed and moved into the past. They have money coming in, or they may be feeling more comfortable around finances. They could be planning travel. They may tell you that anxiety is beginning to heal and move into the past. Something nice is happening around their home, moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading their home. They could be spending time with a Capricorn. They may have heard from somebody recently they've been hoping to hear from. And they're listening to their intuition. They may tell you that they're in a pretty good place right now. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.